All right, guys. A little bit later in the day, my wife had a lot going on today with her school. Here's a couple examples for dimensional analysis, which will help on math review worksheet number 3, due Friday. So I'll just do a couple examples with you. There is one net productivity. So net productivity. Where's the sheet here? Right here. I gave it to you here. Net primary productivity. So it's NPP technically. Equals gross productivity, right? So gross primary productivity minus respiration. So take corn, I think is what I put on that worksheet, or plants, or any sort of plant. It's gonna have a gross productivity, a net productivity, and cellular respiration, which occurs typically at night, but because there's no sun to do photosynthesis, because those two work basically in equilibrium. Anyways, I'm not going to do one of those with you. It's fairly straightforward. So anyways, I'll leave that alone. But I'm going to do a couple dimensional analysis just so you have examples. So, we've been doing it throughout the year on and off. We did it with the energy unit primarily, recently. So here we go. So you have this, the prefixes here. So what if we did... And I said, all right, if I have 100 megawatts, and I want to convert that to milliwatts, okay? So megawatt to milliwatt. So a megawatt is way bigger than a milliwatt, right? So mega is 10 to the 6th, milli is 10 to the negative 3rd. Again, that's here, but you do need to know these. So I have 100 megawatts. Now, I'm going to convert that first, multiply to watts. So I'm going to say, all right, 1 times 10 to the 6th watts is 1 megawatt. So my megawatts are going to cancel. Then I'm going to convert from watts to milliwatts. And watts will be on the bottom. So am I out of room there? No, okay. All right, so now I need to understand that there's 1 times 10 to the 3rd milliwatts in 1 watt. So it depends on how you set these up. If I inverted all of these, basically you want milliwatts on top. But I guess what I'm saying is, depending on the direction, or you getting bigger or smaller, if I was to do 1 watt here, that would be 1 times 10 to the negative 6 megawatts here. If I was 1 milliwatt, that'd be 1 times 10 to the negative 3rd watts, right? So the units would be in the same spot, because I'm canceling megawatts, canceling watts, canceling watts, and I'm getting milliwatts. But again, the conversion, it depends on how you want to do it. So hopefully that's making sense to you. So then you would do, 100 times, 1,000,000 times 1,000, and what did I end up getting there? Oh, I didn't actually do it. But actually, you know what? If you were doing this in scientific notation, which you don't have to because you have calculators now, but if you was this times that, it would be 1 times 1 times 1, and then 8, so 1 times 10 to the 11th milliwatts, which makes sense, right? Because a megawatt is a lot. That's a lot of power, a lot of watts. So if you want to convert that to milliwatts, it's going to be a really big power of 10. 1 times 10 to the negative 11, or positive 11. All right. So there's that one. I'll give you one more. Then I'll kill the video. I'm trying to keep these short and sweet. And, we're going to do a Google Meet tomorrow anyway, so we can do more of these if you want. All right, here's another one. If I gave you 5 kilograms per milliliter, and I want to convert that to grams per liter, okay? So I would do 5 kilograms over 1 milliliter times. Now you can convert milliliters to liters or kilograms to grams. Doesn't matter which one. I'll do grams first. So 1,000 grams, 1 kilogram. Kilograms cancel. Now grams is on top. That's good. Times 1,000 milliliters over 1 liter. Milliliters cancel. Now I'm going to get grams per liter. So that equals 5 times 1,000 times 1,000, which is 5 times 10 to the 6 grams per liter. If it's a really big number, over power of 10, under power of 10 to the negative 3, you know what I'm saying? So 3 decimal places above that, use scientific notation. It's just easier to see and read. So there you go. So there's another example. The homework, the worksheet there is harder, but this is the gist of it. Show me your units. Cancel them out. I want to see your process, your thought process, and label units the whole way through. Label units at the end. All right. If you have any questions, text or, reach me through Google Classroom. All right. See ya.